legend, a living legend. A legend that will live long after lots of other living legends have died. Tonight, we are extremely proud to present the semi-legendary life story of the Prefab Four, Dirk, Nasty, Stick, and Barry, who made the 60s what they are today, the fabulous Rutles.
Hey, vinyl community. Hello. It's time for something that I don't think that anybody has ever done in the vinyl community. I'm going to talk about the Fab Four. That's right, the Rutles. The Rutles were a fantastic group, absolutely fantastic. They were developed pretty much from Saturday Night Live and Monty Python stuff by Lorne Michaels. Kind of pulled a lot of it together, who's the guy from Saturday Night Live, in '78. And behind me I've got a very, very rare promotional poster for the Rutles album, which was their very first album, and it's fantastic. If you don't know about this album and you don't know about the Rutles, well, sit back. We're going to tell you about the Rutles right now, laddie. So here we go. We're going to talk about the Rutles, and we're going to talk about their trousers. Good old Rutles. They're absolutely hilarious. Like I said, this is the promotional poster behind me. This is 9x9. It's a big poster, really is. And it's very rare. It's a promotional poster, and as you can see up here is Tragical History Tour. Then the next one here is Meet the Rutles, Let It Rot, and then I'll move out of the way. And then this is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Darts Club Band. And as you can see, that's the front for the cover of the album. There's the back. And here's a picture of them. They were terrific. I really, really enjoyed the Rutles. The Rutles had excellent songs on this album. As you can see, we're going to go through a few of their albums. I'm not going to mention too many, because if you don't have the Rutles, you need to go out and get them. And for those of you who do have the Rutles, you know what I'm talking about. The fabulous Rutles. George Harrison pretty much was the one who did all the backing for the, not all of it, but I mean, he promoted and gave a lot of the instruments for the Rutles to produce and to do this. So George Harrison is in the first movie. You can see George in the first one, and he just absolutely loved it. Thought it was just hilarious. And this is the inner sleeve for the Rutles. Instead of an apple for the Beatles, they used a banana. Here's the lyrics. And then you get a booklet. With the original one, you got a booklet. This is just great. So we will show you some of it. Some of the songs they did, like this, Gooseneck Mama, instead of Some Other Guy. And they did Ouch instead of Help. The song was Ouch. See if I can get that in there. Back up a little bit more. Rutlemania. Look at all the buttons and pins and different things down below here. This is just absolutely hilarious. If you want something fun to watch, something entertaining, this is it. I really think so. I just think this is absolutely hilarious. So yeah, like I said, here's a cover for one of their albums, A Hard Day's Rut. That's great. And like I said to you, here's Ouch. There's Ouch. And I wish I could play these songs for you, but I just don't want to get in trouble and get flagged. Really do Sgt. Pepper. I'm just going to show you the whole booklet, because I just, the whole thing is hilarious. Tragical History Tour. And there were a lot of guest people in this one. And one for Yellow Submarine. And then instead of Abbey Road, we got Shabby Road. Am I getting that in there? Can't see. I had to pull my head around. Let It Rot instead of Let It Be. But people like Mick Jagger is in this, Rod Stewart, Paul Simon, in the first movie. So there's a lot of really good, fun people in that. And it's just terrific. It's a great, great movie. If you have not seen it or you haven't seen it in years, I highly recommend you watch it again. You really need to. Beatle Brad's recommendation. And this is a Rutles EP. The Rutles. There you go. And they really did a great job of trying to look like the Beatles. I mean, there's a great picture of them to look like the Rutles and to look like the Beatles, I mean. And the Rutles picture is just like the Beatles one. And like I said, this is an EP. There's that. There's that. Then you'll know this cover from the Beatles, but this is the Rutles. This is a promotional copy. This is the Rutles, the promotion, and that's really cool. I like that picture a lot. I'm kind of just staying there for a second, but isn't that cool? And that is a promo. Pretty darn cool. And like I was telling you a couple minutes ago, they used, instead of the Beatles apple, they had their own label, banana. And this is on yellow vinyl. Isn't that cool? And as we all know, Beatle Brad, when you watch my channel, Beatle Brad loves colored vinyl. So that made it even more exciting. And this was put out in '78. So to get colored vinyl back then, that was pretty darn cool and rare. Then here's the video of All You Need Is Cash. Isn't that great? The name of the DVD. I'm trying to get it without glare. Sorry about that. Still in the original shrink. The video. All You Need Is Cash. Hilarious. And then I transferred it. And this is my DVD copy of it. And then I've got a lot of rare stuff that wasn't put into the movie. I've got some outtakes, and I've got them appearing on Saturday Night Live and a few things like that when the Rutles did that. This is a fantastic CD. If I can recommend a CD for you to get, this is great. If you say, Beatle Brad, I don't want the vinyl, I'd rather go the CD route. Well, this has more tracks than the album. So if you look at the back there, pause it on your own, you can see there's a lot of terrific tracks that were never made the album. It's put out by Rhino. It's just hilarious. Just a fantastic compilation, and a lot of songs that didn't, like I said, didn't make the album. I'm going to open up the insert because I want to show you the insert, what it looks like. So there's the inside insert. Did I say that right? Inside insert? Sounds a little silly. But anyway, isn't that cool? The Rutles. There's all kinds of stuff out there on the Rutles. I've seen a t-shirt. I almost got that, but you know, enough's enough, kind of. I know I'm Mr. T-shirt King, but that's kind of be more fun to get some other Rutles stuff. And then this is next, Rutles CD, and this is a bootleg, but this is incredibly cool, incredibly rare. Got a lot of outtakes and a lot of songs where you can hear them performing, but it's different takes. Like you're hearing one now.
One, two, 3, 4.
So this is totally different than the album. This is them rehearsing the album. So this is I have not seen this before, but that's extremely rare. Number one. It's great. And then this is the next Rutles one, which is kind of like the Rutles Anthology. I got the hype sticker, and it's called Archaeology. Can't speak. There's the back. So sorry about the glare. I don't know why I got so much glare. I set up my video, did everything, then I got a glare. There's the inside, and there's the lads now, the Rutles. And they did this during the anthology, when the Beatles did their anthology, and like I said, it's Archaeology. Fantastic CD. This is hilarious too. I recommend this. Highly recommend it. Any of the Rutles stuff. Beatle Brad wants you to go out and buy. Fun. Okay, next one up is... Okay, didn't we just do that? We did, but we're doing it again. Beatles Archaeology. Can't say it fast. Archaeology. And this one is a promotional copy. All right. Ooh, that's right. So this is a promo copy, as you can see. I liked it so much I got it again. And then the next one is the Rutles Movie, which is the second movie that they did. And this is a good movie. This is a great one too. I liked this, but I still like the first one a little better. So if you're not really familiar with the Rutles, start off with the first movie. It is out on DVD. And it's good. The second one, it's got Steve Martin. And I won't ruin it for you who else is all in it. But this is fun. So if you want to watch that, that's excellent. That is really good. Sorry about that. It's really loud. And out of this magazine, here's that Life one I was showing you earlier. Isn't that cool? And then down, can't line up too well here. And there's a Rutles picture there of them looking like they're on Ed Sullivan. Right there. Looking like they're on Ed Sullivan. That's kind of cool. That's out of one of my Beatle magazines. But there is a lot of Rutles stuff on YouTube. Let me read off some of the songs that you can find, or albums you can find. I wrote down a few of them, so let me tell you some of them. For Rubber Soul, you've got Rutles Soul, which is great. And then Rutles for Sale, Meet the Rutles. And then in my favorite classic, instead of Hey Jude, you got Hey Dude for Rutles. And then instead of Love, you've got Lunch. Excuse me, you got Lunch. We all love Lunch. And then they did Something New, like the Beatles have, and it's called Nothing New. It's great. And they've got all the covers just like that. And those are all different ones I've never seen before. So I just assume they're all just different ones. But this is my favorite one. This is the Rutles from the Beatles album Revolver. This is instead of Revolver, it's Semi-Automatic. So, classic stuff, I know. So like I said, everybody, here's the Rutles. They're here to talk about their trousers. But if you get a chance, vinyl community, take a look. Take a look and get back into the Rutles. They're fun. Like I said, I don't think anybody's done a video on the Rutles themselves. So give them a listen, or else watch the DVD. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you thought of this segment of the Rutles. And for those of you that are my subscribers, hey everybody, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Appreciate it. Got tons more stuff to show. A lot of surprises. A lot of great stuff. All right, Rutles people. Let's see if we can clock out here, or run out with a song. Wouldn't that be great? So, okay, vinyl community. Take care, everybody. All right, and I'm Beatle Brad, and I'm